Hey everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to Today I Feel Like. Today we're going to check out the Mount Zion Historic Park, which is home to the Mount Zion Baptist Church. So let's go check it out. That's a rare sighting right there. That's practically a unicorn sighting. Anyways, let's go check it out. Okay, so here is a look at the church. We can see there it says erected in 1851. So there we have it, 1851. Now, this is a church that was formed because of a split between philosophies in the Baptist church. There were some people that wanted to remain old school and some people that wanted to sort of be reformed. And so I believe it was about 14 members that broke away and decided that they were going to form an old school style Baptist church where they can keep their traditions the same. So this is a church right here. I'm not sure if we can see in there because it doesn't look like, oh yeah, we can see a little bit in there. So the church actually remained open until around 1980 when it finally went defunct because there wasn't enough members. And if we look up top there, you may be able to see up there in the balcony that is where black folks sat, because within the church it was still segregated back then when they opened up. And so black folks, both free and slaves, had to enter into a side door, and they would sit up in the balconies. And then because they were old school and had super strict traditions, they believed that men and women should not enter into the same doors. So they had, I believe it was, men entered on the right over here and women entered on the left. So, and then there are side doors, I believe, somewhere around here, if we can find them. Yep, there is a side door right there. And this is where free and enslaved black folks would enter so that they could worship. All right, we're gonna see if we can peek through this window again and see if we can get a better look in there. They have this old glass, so it's a little hard to get through there, but let's take another look. Okay, so there we go. We can see it a little bit. That is what the church looks like some. Can't really see the pulpit, but I think that's it right here over there. But yeah, that is a little bit of a better look of the inside of the church. Okay, so there we have it. We can get a little bit better look of the pulpit there and some of the rest of the church. So yeah, this church has been restored. So, I'm not sure how it looked at the time or if it's exactly the way it is, but there it is. That's a look at the inside there. All right, so this is the cemetery behind us here of the church, and this cemetery is it buried both Confederate and Union people that had died, and they say that just beyond the south wall over here, they found 60 graves or 60 burial sites for African Americans. So there are white and black people here, Confederate and Union, and I believe they said there's 300 folks buried in there. So yeah. So as I mentioned, there are headstones and graves over here from African Americans. And so here is one here. It's just beyond the wall. You may notice that there's another one that's just over there. And yeah, so also I was told that there are the graves of 13 Union soldiers, which I believe these are them right there. And yeah, so there we have them. There you go. And this place has, again, soldiers that are both Union and Confederate. All right, well, apparently most of the soldiers that were buried in here were Confederate, and there's only 13 soldiers that are Union that are buried over there. I guess they put them in the back of the cemetery. So and then the black folks they put on the outside. So most of the people in here that were buried that were soldiers were traitors to the nation. So yeah, I guess this is sort of a traitor cemetery. So anyways, there you have it. That's a little bit, I believe there are some other folks in here that were passed a little bit later, but most of the people in here that were from back in the day are traitors to the nation. Now there is another view of the church there. You can see it and the cemetery there. So yeah, I know that some of these cemeteries often were parts of churches. I always thought it was a little odd to have a cemetery right there at the church, but I guess that's what was the norm for a long time. I always felt like cemeteries should be their own separate entity, but you know, I guess that's just the way that I saw it growing up. But it is kind of cool though. If you come to church and you have a loved one here, you can always just stop by weekly and you know, say your piece and visit them. So anyways, that's just another angle of the church right there. All right, everyone, so there we have it. That is a look at the historic old school Mount Zion Baptist Church here in Aldie, Virginia. This is also the site of the Battle of Mount Zion here in Aldie during the Civil War. So yeah, there's quite a bit of history here, and if you're someone that's interested in Civil War history, there's quite a bit of it. This place does open up at times for all kinds of tours and events. You can even rent the place out if you like. There's an old school cemetery over there that you can check out if that's something that you're interested in. So yeah, lots of history that you can check out. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed seeing this. I'm gonna leave a link to it down below in the video description. So if anyone is interested in checking it out, you can. I'm also going to leave a link to all my social media contacts and everything, so you can check me out elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Facebook. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.